Hello everyone, it's Wednesday, so that means we're streaming. I'm Money Black Mage and we are playing Spiritfarer, continuing on this adventure where we play as Stella, the new boatman, I want to say over the river, but more like the ocean of death, slash passing on, slash other idioms. How's everyone doing today? It's the middle of the week for some of you. Hope you're having a good night and a good week so far. Hey Jax, how's it going? For me, having an okay day, because I have 3 scripts that are ready to go. Actually 4 scripts that are ready to go. And I've done the recording on 2 games. And I'm in the middle of working on the 3rd one. But the problem is that the first game is holding a lot of things up, the first video that is, because I foolishly, for some reason, didn't put timestamps on where I wanted to collect relevant footage. And so I'm going through and manually having to look through footage to find the clips of the things I was talking about. And it's so slow. And because there's so much game footage, and the sheer size of game files for game recording, it's lagging everything up, it's clogging everything up, it's too much. So I'm stopping everything else until I can get some of this stuff off my hard drive and move on. So that's the delay. Currently I'm trying to play through Bravely Default 2 both as fast as I can and also as thoroughly as I want, because this is a game that I've been looking forward to. You know, I love the previous 2 Bravely Default games. I don't like rushing the game for the sake of, oh, I gotta put out a review, I gotta put out a class guide for it, because I will do those. But I don't want to like rush it to the point where it's like, okay, I'm just skipping past stuff to get it done. You know, normally if I do a recap on something, I just put everything down to easy and coast through it so I can get the story. That's not how I'm playing it, because I'm playing it for me. So I'm playing it more how I like to typically play it, which is take my time, do all the quests, unlock stuff, get secret things, level up, like max out all the jobs, you know, things like that. Stuff that takes time, but at the same time, it's the way I want to play it. Besides, it's not like I'm a #1 resource for anything, so I think people will be patient, I hope. How's it going, Sam? Thanks for coming in. We need to go to Norweiler. We need to talk to Astrid, apparently. Actually, Astrid's asleep. I guess while we're waiting, we need iron ingots. We need 8 more of them. Actually, we need 18 more of them, because we need 8 here and we need 10 here. Hey, Grand Kai. Not gonna lie, even though it's such a simple name, I love the name Grand Kai. Ever since they introduced the Kais in Dragon Ball, and it started escalating there from, like, you know, Grand Kai to Supreme Kai and so on and so on. I'm not gonna lie, I still like the aesthetic. I like the clothes they wore. I like their designs. I like the hairstyles. I like the diversity with, like, they each had like similar themes, but they all were unique. I liked that. That was super cool. They kind of threw it away, like with a lot of things in Super, but I think it was cool. Anyway, love your videos. Thank you so much. I love your username. How you doing today? Alright, let's smelt some more. By the way, early pro tip. I don't know why people are sleeping on it. I don't see a lot of people talking about it, but I want to mention it here, because I'm certainly going to mention it in my video later. In Bravely Default 2, I highly, highly, highly recommend you master the freelancer job during the prologue for 2 reasons. number one, the JP up and JP up and up is going to give you 70% more JP. That's just, yeah, it takes up 3 of your skill slots, but that's totally worth it. 70% increase? Are you kidding me? Cutting down your JP increases, or how much you have to get, by almost half? It's nuts. Smelting too fast. Smelting too fast. And the other one is Body Slam. It's crazy. Would you be looking for an editor for your videos? Unfortunately not, for 2 reasons. Number one, I am kind of particular with the, I guess you could say, vision that I have for the videos I want to make, and I'm not good at communicating them. And 2, I wouldn't be able to pay anyone. So that would not be right to ask someone to spend that much amount of work. And editing really is the longest part of the video production. At least for me it is. I may not be very good at it, but I still have an idea of what I want the audience to see. And I'm not a very good director. Directors are the type of people that are good at translating what they see into what other people see and communicating it to other people. I don't have those chops. Hey Amber, hey Justin, how's it going? So yeah, Body Slam is one of the best moves early on for Bravely Default 2. It is crazy how strong it is. Because until you can do about 400 or 500 damage in a single turn on a single attack that doesn't cost you any sort of HP or MP, then Body Slam is immediately stronger. Like, it's not even a contest. Because once you're using Body Slam, yes, it costs you 1 turn, but you're doing, like, even at the low levels, like 700 to 1200 damage per blow. You just clean up. It is crazy. Now, the good news is that despite all that, you're not going to be sweeping bosses that way, because bosses in Bravely Default 2, if you haven't noticed, for those of you who haven't played it yet, you can't brute force those guys. Because they have a tremendous amount of HP. They have so many turns and are so much faster than you, and they have so many hidden counter abilities, as many people are complaining about, myself included, online. I'm not the biggest fan of that. But at the same time, everybody else, every other encounter in between that until the boss happens, you can be racking up that job JP and be just cleaning up what random encounters. They're not going to be an obstacle. It is absurd how good Body Slam is, and it is nuts to me how nobody's talking about it. They're just dismissing it because, like, oh, freelancer, who cares? It's just a starting job. Move on to stuff like Black Mage. Oh, look how much damage Firaga does. Or look at the Monk. Oh, the Monk deals so much. Man, Body Slam on the freelancer puts both of those jobs to shame, because you don't have to sacrifice like 30% of your health for Phoenix Blow, and you don't have to spend like 60-something MP per Firaga. It's crazy. It's so good. But yeah. I am enjoying Bravely Second. Not Bravely Second, Bravely Default 2. Although I did enjoy Bravely Second. Alright, let's get out of here. What's up? I need to talk to you. Oh. Too hungry to eat. Let's see. We still haven't figured out what she likes. Maybe she likes something exotic. Okay, maybe not. I mean, feel free. I have to talk to you, apparently. No rush now. I'll just let her eat. We still haven't figured out what she likes either. See, that's what I'm talking about. When it says takes out burnt food, that's what I was talking about. So clearly you can burn your food if her ability is to take out burnt food. I think it's just you have to leave it in there for a very long time, like maybe an entire day. Alright, let's start with the basics. Maybe she likes old-fashioned food because she's an old lady? Yeah, she does. Okay. There we go. She likes old-fashioned food. Makes sense. Mm-hmm. What level is it? Body Slam is JP level, or it's level 11, and then JP up and up is level 12. It's both the crowning abilities for Freelancer. But you can get Freelancer at level 12 by the time you're finished with the prologue. And if you're wondering when the prologue is, let's just say when you have to visit Sir Sloane's wife's grave, you're about to finish the prologue. So once you visit that grave of hers, don't proceed any further because he makes grinding in the prologue super easy. You can take on very strong foes very quickly with him in the party. So, pro tip. Should I dismantle? Can I dismantle? Yeah, I thought she would want a house. So, can I dismantle Gwen's house? Because it's not... Oh, you can. No, wait, it's unsalvageable. Wait, hold on, salvage mode. So you can't salvage it? So what am I supposed to do with this house? I can salvage my garden, but I can't salvage a house. Oh wait, is that her house? No, this is her house, isn't it? Yeah, this is her house. I can't do anything with it. Yeah, get Freelancer JP bonus. If you haven't already been doing it, do make sure if you're not playing the game, it's on sleep mode and you have the boat going, because I've gotten sometimes as much as 10 JP up orbs, both small and medium, just from friends lists from doing the boat thing. Alright, so let's build our house. We also need some iron. No problem. Jesus Christ, our house is huge. That fits right there. How cozy. Oh. I guess she's gonna figure out she has a house later. You can't salvage the houses, though you can. You'll have more than enough space for anything. That seems kind of weird, though. What's the point of leaving the houses there? Are more spirit flowers gonna grow? Perhaps? But yeah, the first video I'm trying to get off my hard drive is the Ghost of Tsushima review that nobody asked for, but at the same time, it's kind of nice to have a perspective when it's months after the dust has settled and the hype train has left and the people that are hardcore and are going to play it already played it. It's kind of nice to review in that sort of environment because you're not going to be, shall we say, swept up with the emotions and the zeitgeist. There's no pressure. So it feels nice to review stuff after the fact. Because anybody who's kind of either waiting on it or is just, you know, it wasn't a priority, I think you can get a little bit more honesty out of it. As usual, I expect blowback because my review style is always an analytical critique and people think my stuff is too harsh. But if you know me, that's the way I always talk about things, even if I like it. If I like something, I criticize it because I want it to be better. If I don't like something, I definitely criticize it because I definitely want it to be better. I feel that's the most productive way. You don't make things better by ignoring the problems or looking the other way and hoping that they'll be figured out later. That's not how it goes. And every one of the glitches that I discovered while we were playing it live, I'm absolutely throwing in this video. And I'm not doing it to make people who like it feel bad. I liked the game. I'll tell you right now, its review score hasn't changed from when I gave it my post thoughts analysis afterwards. I still like it. I still recommend it. But I also identify opportunities for improvement with it. Okay. Doesn't give a shit about me. I love how frank everybody is. I expect that from her, though. She's another sassy, strong-willed lady. I'm sure she cares about Giovanni still. Man, you need to work on your sofa. Like, trust me, I understand having a very comfortable sofa that's kind of beaten up, but oof. You didn't do the thing for grinding with Sloan, should you restart? Nah. Oh, another thing is that a lot of people say, oh, those wikis. Okay, I'll tell you right now, wikis are a waste of your time. Wikis are those shiny little birds that are very hard to hit and run away very quickly. But yes, the best way to kill them early on is with magic. Just hitting them with your strongest. Just go 4 Braves and hit them with your strongest magic. And they only have like 100 hit points. But the thing is, they take like 90% less damage than normal, so that's why they're hard to kill. But they only give you like 100 JP and maybe like 3,000 or like 1,000 experience. It's not worth it. You will get much more JP by chaining battles. Even chaining battles to like 2 or 3, you're getting hundreds of JP. It is, and if you're wondering how do I chain, you have to chain differently in this game. It's not the same as the previous games. So with Gwen gone, can I still do jellyfish? Kind of think of it. But yeah, like, to me, the first place I recommend, because most people, most monsters, even in like the second area, like basically chapter 1, they only give like maybe 9 or 10 JP per monster. So instead of just trying to face the biggest monsters one at a time, you're much better going to the first area, right outside the first castle, and in going, there's like 2 like hornets that run around in that first field area. You should know what I'm talking about. They're next to that stone gate. Those 2 hornets, in my opinion, I think from what I've noticed, they give the most amount of JP. They either get 10 or 11 per bug. And so if you put like the nectar or whatever, the one that attracts more bug chain battles, you will get hundreds and hundreds of JP just by fighting these very easy bugs. So, you can still do stuff like jellyfish like the spirit? Okay. That's good, because I know we need some jellyfish. But wait, how do we start it? Because we had to talk to her to start it last time. Maybe we don't need to anymore? What area? So outside the very first castle area. Kind of where those plant monsters are hanging around. It's to the right of where the first dungeon is. You know, there's that sort of hornet flying around. There's another hornet up a ledge from it. Those 2 hornets chaining between those 2 guys, using the chaining item for insects specifically. That's where you gotta get a ton of stuff. Because I tried using it with goblins and the orcs. The goblins are worthless. The orcs not so much. The insects seem to be better. The demons are actually not that great. Neither are the elementals. I think the insects for the starting area give the most amount of JP. Somebody feel free to correct me, please. You've been grinding in the cave up top using fish. Interesting. I don't think I've tried fish, but how much are they giving individually? Are they giving 10 or 11 JP? Jonah, where? I mean, I don't have the map right in front of me, man. But outside the very first castle, in that green field, there's literally only 2 hornets in that entire map. If you know where they are, you know where they are. I'm just saying. I guess just waiting for the cat. Yeah. I'll try the fish. Underneath the city, if you're up to that part in chapter 1, I think the toxolotls, I think those give the most amount of JP for that area, because I noticed the moths really don't. I was thinking like insects maybe gave more JP overall, but they don't. But yeah, if you want to go through battles super fast, just brave once and do double body slams. You will be doing hundreds and thousands of damage. And it doesn't cost you any hit points, it doesn't cost you any MP. And it's honestly great because if you have a white mage or a black mage you're trying to save MP, it's great because you're doing way more damage than a single spell ever could. So now you have 4 full DPS units for free. Alright, we need more iron ore is what we need. Because we got plenty of wood. But just in case... No, we still need iron ore. What am I talking about? We absolutely need that. Alright, so we're going to load her up with See you later. She regenerates fast, by the way. Man, using the sea turtle is great. And she gave a lot per each. So she is way better than I think the other ones. But yeah, if you're going battle to battle, just fighting one monster grouping at a time, you're wasting your time. Stop it. Pop on a chain and always be chaining. Even if it's not the best chaining in the spot, just chaining in general is a lot more efficient. Don't ever waste your time. If you're not planning on fighting anything, just avoid all mobs. Because if you fight a single mob, you're gonna get like, you know, anywhere from 20 to 60 JP. When you could be getting like 200 to 400. It's no contest. Just save your resources. And man, this is a game where you always have to have a white mage on. It is crazy. Aren't the bosses crazy in this game? It's actually kind of cool. Hey Alessandro, how's it going? And thanks, by the way, for joining up the Discord. Appreciate you. For those of you who are patrons, I did put up the new April criteria. But there seems to have been some confusion, because even though I said, hey, post a game that has a luck stat in it, Some people were thinking, what does that mean? I mean, it literally just needs to be a game that has a luck set in it. Most RPGs have that. And many non-RPGs do, honestly. Just, if the game has a stat called luck, then it's cool. Oh. Can I play music for these guys? I can. Let's try playing music for the trees. Oops. The cat's singing too. Are we moving? Thought I heard the engines go. Yeah, we are. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so if you're saying we can, then let's go over here to the shipyard real fast. Because we're gonna need an icebreaker. Let's grow some tea, because we need money. We need more money. Keep missing streams because they're so late at night? Yeah, I can understand that. But it's also kind of, you know, it's relative. Not to dismiss it. Because sometimes we have people from across the ocean, or somewhere in like Russia sometimes that jump in the stream. It's all relative. Never quite know who pops in. Because I would like to think that most of my West Coast or Midwest people that watch the channel would come along, but they kind of don't. So to me, anyone who can make it, great. Anyone who can't make it, sorry. I would like to, if it's any consolation, start earlier in the day, but just don't quite have a schedule that reflects that just yet. Ha, cute. That's actually a good one. Alright, let's upgrade. Alright, we can now sail into uncharted waters. I think that's all we needed, right? Yeah, we don't have enough iron yet for the... Actually, we could. We could. I think, yeah, we need literally 3. I have the exact amount that I need. So now we're going to be able to go into uncharted waters. New islands. That was too vigorous for that. I'm so glad this is so forgiving. But yeah, I'm enjoying Bravely Default 2. I would like to play it more than I am right now, but like I said, I just need to clear stuff off my PC because my PC is too overloaded with footage from all the way back to, like I said, Ghost. I have all the footage from Ghost. I need to get all that crap off. I need to go ahead and put out the deep cuts for, what is it, Killer 7 and Resident Evil 3. Get that stuff off. And then I have a fair amount of footage for Persona 2. So that's taking up space, and I'm getting all the footage from Bravely Default, which takes up a lot of space, because RPGs take up so much space. So, yeah, just, too much space. Or not enough space, too much crap. Oh, interesting. Well, we can almost get that. Makes the boat go 20% faster. Ooh. Actually, we could get that. Oh, we got a chicken coop now. Alright, so I just need 6 more oak planks. I can do that real fast. That's an investment. 20% faster? That's an investment. Keep moving. Don't get cold. Don't go to sleep. You're cold-blooded anyway. I wonder who's gonna like this. I know she likes a salad, but do we even have a dessert? I guess poached fruit? Okay. Don't die anytime soon. Here's a hug. Oh, you guys are all grown. I know, we're so close to getting fried chicken. We need a fat, though. I feel like there's different types of lettuce, not lettuce, but salads that we haven't discovered yet, because we've only made one type of salad, that's mushroom salad. But there's gotta be other types of salad. Because when it comes around to feeding her again, she's gonna ask for a different type of salad, I'm sure. So we need to experiment a little bit. I know we're burning daylight, but this will make up for it. I wonder what you do with sawdust. Either way, that should be enough. Give the question of living to a tool. I'm thinking about it because he apparently likes everything. So do you like this literal garbage? I'm wondering. Do you make your own fried chicken? Yes, I do, actually. I've experimented with fried chicken for the purpose of having good General Tso's chicken. Because the type of way that, in my opinion, they prepare it the best at the restaurants I've enjoyed it at, they prepare it, the meat and the batter, in a way that is very similar to how fried chicken is prepared. Alright, note to self, get more wool fabric too. Have I played Bravely Default? I'm mistake. Bravely Default was 7 years ago. Yes, it was. And not only was it 7 years ago, it was the first, but not the last time that I ever made the, in my opinion, error of putting out a recap right after a game releasing. I don't like that. It's a bad call. Wow, we cannot make a rock crusher. We cannot make a coop. We're gonna need some copper and wool though, but ash, we don't have any ashing wood. Alright, all this sounds like New World materials. First things first. Let's see if we can catch some jellyfish. Now let's try to make a new salad. What kind of salads do we already have? We have a grain salad. Which is green, mushroom, or veggie. Did we give her the green salad? And we have the mushroom salad. So mushroom and another veggie produces that. So I literally can't combine any other mushroom or veggie. That is unfortunate. What if I do corn? That might come out to be another wheat one, but we'll see. Yeah, Valkyrie Chronicles, yeah, I definitely have played Valkyrie Chronicles. The first and the fourth one, because those are the only two that we got in the United States. Ah, I see, so because Gwen's gone, somebody else is going to steward this. I wondered. Oh, did I miss my opportunity? I did. Alright, let's go back. I guess I have to leave and come back out. This is going to be a terrible setup for the game. Oh, so we can still access it from the door. Okay. Interesting. Come on. nice music. Cat, stop hugging, stop hugging. Alright, good. Nice, that was a good haul. I made up. Okay. Oh gosh, I didn't think there'd be a whole swarm. That's okay. We got a good haul from that. Yeah, grain salad again. Okay. What does eel combine with? Combine with a leek. Valkyria Chronicles 2 came out in the United States. Did it? Was it a PSP release? I know the 2 and 3 were PSP games, but I thought 2 didn't come out in the United States. Pardon me, I'm gonna look at the cover. Because I do not recall that game. Oh, yeah, it totally did. I might have this. It's been literally 11 years ago. I don't know, I have a pretty moderate PSP library. I got as many of the RPGs that I could. PSP was a garbage system. And you're like, but I like it, it had a lot of games. No. I never said the library was that bad. I said the system was not very good. That thing had garbage memory. It had garbage load times. It had garbage battery life. It had garbage... It was not very durable. And the UMDs are easily... Not even arguably, but easily one of the worst physical formats ever made for video games. It is, I remember when it first came out, I was like, yeah! Take that! Nintendo DS. Nintendo DS is like, what? I'm sorry I can't hear you over all the truckloads of money that I'm making. Sorry. What was that? You're already gone? Okay, bye PSP. Close the door on the way out. Oh, and you're playing Ni no Kuni, Alessandro? That's cool. The first one and second one are very different, as I'm sure you probably notice. But unfortunately, Valkyria Chronicles and Ni no Kuni are games that are behind the soft block, because they both are series. I'm not beginning any new series till I finish a few new series. Message in a bottle, sweet. Ooh. 58, negative 11. Can we get there? Alright, 58, negative 11. 58, negative 11. 58, negative 11. Come on. Alright, looks like the sun's coming up. There's an upgrade later I saw on the upgrade table where you can actually travel, I think, by moon. That'll be nice. Oh, that's right. Next time we see that turnip head man, he had a quest that required glim. Or not glim, but, the, jellyfish, bright jelly. And we have some bright jelly now. I think there was an upgrade that needed bright jelly, too. Need to check that. Alright, so, as we wait for the sun to rise... Actually, we should plan our day. What do we need to improve his house? I think he needs metal that we don't have. Bottled ectoplasm. Definitely don't have that. Ashen plank aluminum. Yeah, all these are new world stuff we don't have. How is it? I keep thinking that it's getting ready to go. There's something nice and methodical about being able to just kind of frequently manage the small things you can do in this game. There's no reason not to do all of it. At this level, nobody's asking for the rare materials. Besides, maybe we can sell it. It doesn't go for very much. Hey, when you're broke, right? Hey, Gogger, how's it going? I think that was the indicator the sun's going to be rising. A rooster would be nice. Just kind of let you know, hey, sun's up, let's go. By the way, Umber, why were you asking about fried chicken? Are you trying to make some fried chicken? Or just eating it? Or maybe you think about the awesome new KFC console that's going to come out and revolutionize everything? Might happen, you never know. Though if KFC's not careful, it's going to be just like Google Stadia and Amazon Luna, where they get in, they think all you have to do to make a video game system is just get a system that plays games and just buy a couple games, maybe get a couple exclusives, and then people flock to your system because of that, and they grossly underestimate what the entire thing is all about. But yeah, see, Alessandro's all the way over across the ocean, so that's why it's a little bit interesting to see when people are in their time zones. I'm gonna play for this apple tree and hope that it gets going. Wait, hold on. Can it be in the middle and get both these guys? Maybe not. Okay, what do we need? We have an apple pie. I don't want to... Well, we have 2 apple pies. We don't have a corn dog. We don't have a noodle soup. How the heck do you get a corn dog? How the heck do you get noodle soup? Alright, we have that. We can definitely give you this. We can give you that. Oh, hematite. Interesting. Nice. So we got a lot of those done. Alright, now we got some money. Crisis averted. I'm not going to sell you this stuff because clearly we're going to need it, but still, it's kind of nice. Okay, let's look for that lost person. What was it, 58 negative 11? I think it was. It's actually right below the darkness. Oh wait, hold on. We might swing by Olga on the way up. She regenerates that iron super fast. Maybe because it's kind of a low-level metal, and we're probably gonna get more tedious ones later. Alright, let's do a staff check, make sure everybody's fed. Mm-hmm. 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 I just watered my crops. We need to get more sheep in there, though. That's what we need to do. Alright. We're gonna feed you the weird thing. Oh! He actually won't eat it. That is hilarious. Even he has a limit. Oh no, he ate it. Oh no, he didn't eat it. That is amazing. Why did it go over here? Did it eat something else? That's so weird. Oh! Oh! What was my favorite game to do a recap on? Well, there are two ways to go about it. A couple of them are which recaps do I like to actually recap, or which ones I actually enjoy doing it, the process of. Any game that I genuinely enjoyed in real life, those are always fun recaps to do. And that could be, there's so many of them. Like Chrono Trigger, Nier Automata, pretty much most of the Final Fantasies, any Resident Evil. Like, those are just such pleasures to play, and they're so fun to edit and recap because... Oh, wait, we have somebody to talk to. Hey, what's up? Rice patches, a shop, and a huge monument. You're not gonna come on my boat? It'd literally be better than standing there. And I also really enjoy editing games that are very quick to edit, i.e., and this is kind of cheeky, but you probably noticed that many of the edits I do are from the perspective of making sure that whatever the character is saying on screen reflects whatever I'm saying as well. So that way, not only it reinforces that I'm not just making this stuff up, but two, I'm literally showing you that I'm summarizing what's happening very quickly. It results in a lot of quick edits. However, sometimes you get games, especially older games, that don't have text boxes and don't have subtitling. Killer 7's kind of an example of that a little bit. It still had some text though. But I can get away with having long bouts of less edits, so I can edit things faster because I don't have to pay attention, per se, to what the characters are saying because you don't know what they're saying. So as long as they're pantomiming or the scene looks interesting, that's all that needs to happen. And so I can get away with a little bit more, and so I can have stuff, uh-oh. I guess it's our time to go too, huh? Alright, so visit Iwishima countryside, that's cool. Albert is going to tell us what's wrong with her. We still haven't visited there. And we have to find this lady's sister or something. Which is weird. One thing I would appreciate is if the maps actually had their names on it from the overworld map and not necessarily when I hover over it. So what's a place that has a rice field? I don't remember anywhere where rice grows out in the wild. We can go here though, because we have the icebreaker. Have a good night, Jonah. Thanks for hanging out. I like how the eye follows you. It's actually kind of cool. Normally, I don't like backseat gaming or people volunteering information too early, but I'll accept the information on this. Where's this lady's sister? Just go ahead and tell me, it's fine. I am in zero interest of checking every single island for her sister. Oh my goodness, look how much ore you get. We should probably plan a little bit more. Hurry up, cat, or you're gonna be left behind. Furugawa had rice fields? Where you took the tour? Oh, you know what? Maybe. If you mean the Turtle Sister, no, I mean the Castaway. That lady that was on the driftwood. Furugawa seems like a pretty good place to check first. Alright, I was saying Furugawa, let's go to Furugawa. Where's Furugawa? Alright, we do have to go to Iwashima. Alright, there's Furugawa, alright. First things first, hit up Albert. Summer might be passing on. We sure seem to be taking on a lot of old ladies. Not a problem, just saying. Alright, you're not that hungry. Alright. Oh. Alright, you're fine. Oh wait, whoa, that's a lot of cherries and apples. See, that's the kind of return I'm talking about. Thank you. That gives a hug. I'm known for being a very good hugger. Another satisfied customer. Actually, we haven't made anything with cherries, have we? Yeah, cherries are brand new. Alright, so apples and cherries are brand new. Alright, so what combines with this? Nothing that we have. Okay. A little rough there. So cherries are not anything that we have. Got it. Now what about apples? Nothing combines with apples. They probably combine with wheat, so that way they can make a pie, but we don't have that. I kind of noticed a 20% speed increase. I'm kind of feeling it. I like it. Just saying too, if anybody wants to suggest a Castlevania game for the patron poll, a lot of the more modern ones slash the Igavanias, they all have a luck stat. I'm just saying, it would fit the criteria, and I do love playing them Castlevanias. I'm not telling anybody to, I'm just saying it'd be a really good idea. I like this guy's jokes. It's like, good job, that place is a piece of shit, so that way we can rewire it and no problems. In fact, it's already half derelict, so it's not like we have to drill anywhere. I like this guy. Oh. Thanks. I guess. Hey. The price is right, you know? Doesn't matter if it's a really good AC. The price is right. We need iron ingot. Alright, I think we have enough for that. Yeah, we do. So it is Xenoblade 2, you're right. I wouldn't mind Xenoblade 2 because I actually haven't finished Xenoblade 2 or played Torna. Because I was playing it, got distracted by something else, decided, I'll wait for Season Pass stuff to come through. And then, you know, one thing led to another, and it's still unfinished. The Xenoseries games are just so long. Jesus Christ. Fun games, but just long. They have a lot of filler in them. Yeah, an achievement. Thanks, Xbox. Alright, real fast. Before we do this. I guess I'll try talking to her now. I don't know, hopefully she's not asleep. Well, she's not dead. That's a good start. I mean, most people on the ship are dead, but I'm talking about actually dead. Yeah, let's go see, what's this Astrid's house need? We can probably get the cotton fabric and the iron and get out the way. Alright, we need to get some metal refinery is what we need. Astrid should be helping with this. I thought she's not helping with this when she was like, oh yeah, this is a smelting thing. I'm like, yeah, it is. You gonna help? Nah, I'm too tired. Alright. Kennesaw, thanks for jumping in the chat. Love your stuff. Appreciate you, man. Every day I keep on hustling and editing. It is not fun. It is not always fulfilling. But sometimes it's worth it. That's the best I can say about it. I keep doing it. I'll probably keep doing it till my voice gives out. I always wondered if if I was ever unable to speak, would I stop recap or would I just hire somebody else to do it? I would like to think that by the time that happens, I could just get somebody else to do it, but if nobody else comes in, then I would just probably just quit it. Or just accept volunteers, I don't know. Geiger, oh, you were saying stuff about canon endings in SMT. Didn't you do a bit of each of the endings for Chrono Trigger? So here's the thing about Chrono Trigger. One, Chrono Trigger does have an ending, the DS ending, that is linking both itself to Chrono Cross. So it does have a quote-unquote canon ending. And even for the original ending, I did all of the, what was it, 13 or 14 endings? Something like that. I did all of them purely because A, they were fun and interesting. B, I love Chrono Trigger, which is actually more important than A. I love that game so much that I gave it special treatment. And C, which is also part of the reason. That is more than A, but not, you know, not as much as B. It was my 100th recap. I specifically wanted to do Chrono Trigger for my 100th recap. And so I absolutely gave it the exception. Keep in mind, it's an exception. It's not a rule. But my rules are all pretty soft rules. There have been times when I've had to bend it because, you know, the world of games is not so rigid. But I do so because that way people don't get outrageous with their expectations. It's like, you should do every single ending for every single game. No, I'm not doing that. That's a waste of time. That is also not helpful when you think about it. That's not helpful to somebody who's genuinely trying to figure out what's going on in this game, and you present them, okay, well, here's the game, and here's 30 endings. Or here's even 5 endings. It's like, okay, well, which one am I supposed to take away here? All of them, and also none of them. That's not helpful. I should still keep smelting, shouldn't I? No, we can go somewhere. Alright. I kinda wish we could do more than 5 at a time. Chrono Trigger is very, very near and dear to my heart. It's one of my favorite RPGs of all time. So yeah, I give it special treatment. I give it the treatment that I don't give to other games like SMT. Have a good night, Alessandro. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you later. For SMT4, the game diverges pretty heavily from the alignment. Yes and no. Mostly what it changes is it changes along the course of the game who you talk to and who you fight, but most of the stuff in the middle is not that different. Well, it's a pair now. I was wondering, it's like, I didn't assign him as my target. Why come the boat stopped? Did the boat just think to stop on it as a waypoint? How interesting. Nice. So she's actually harvesting the cherries. Cool, good stuff. See, this is another thing. When I'm fast traveling, I would appreciate double checking it for people like me who get lost. Like, which was the Furugawa? I think this was Furugawa. But yeah, I've already considered a lot of what you're telling me already, Farragher, in terms of the different SMT games like Devil's Survivor, Devil's Summoner. A lot of them handle the extreme ranges of how they handle each ending. The answer is simply going to be, it's going to be a case-by-case basis. For some of the games like Devil's Survivor that just have 8 endings and none of them matter per se, they're all about what happens to each of you, I'm probably not going to do that game. Is the long and short of it. you can't eat salads all the time. Everything in moderation. Don't like what? I wonder if she likes healthy snacks. I'm gonna feed you one of the cherries you picked. Okay. Not bad. Because the same reason why I'm not gonna probably ever do Silent Hill is because all the Silent Hill games, except for one, all have these endings that don't necessarily matter. They're all about what you take away specifically. It's not about being one set story they wanted to tell. They wanted you to have agency in that story, and therefore the ending would be more personal to you, just as much as it would be to the actual main character. Oh, okay. While I'm here, are there any resources we need to get? That's right, what was your deal? Oh, that's right. They want me to, talk to the walrus person. Let's buy all the pork, because it's not like we can actually make any or find any. We got the money. Yep, we're just never gonna get that altitude. Okay. Oh, hold on. Another dragon, huh? Sure. I'm all about helping your metastatic coil. First things first, while we're down here, where is Ishi? Yeah, Iwashima, there we go. Actually, we're about to get some rain. Why am I even watering these? Still have to figure out what food she likes. I wonder if she would like comfort food. Because exotic foods clearly wasn't it. I wonder if she likes soup. Let's try it. Oh, she doesn't like. So she hates fine dining. Okay, that's right. She likes the working man's food. That's right. What would the working man's food look like? I don't forget the comfort food. No, doesn't feel like it. I'm not giving her my bacon and eggs though. I only have one of those. I'm keeping it for me. Sam, everyone knows the canon ending of Silent Hill 2 is the dog ending. Oh, of course. But you know. Now that we have bacon, let's try it with some corn and see what it comes up with. We haven't tried working with pork too often. We're kind of keeping a tight handle on our pork. Oh, we got salvage. So the boat will stop for stuff on the way. Nothing new. I didn't realize we had a smart boat. I guess we could have been smarter and actually just taken the bus. But you know what? Hey, we wouldn't have gotten this delicious salvage along the way. If I were to do Neptunia Rebirth 2, would I touch on the special Holy Sword ending? Since I'm not too familiar with it, I can't comment at this time. One thing I kind of wish I would do, though, is stay more focused on a series. I know I said this before, but there are moods and there are swings. And sometimes my mood is, I want a little bit more of this one series. And sometimes I just want to swing another way. Alright, what do we get? Wait, pork and corn is casserole? Really? What a waste. What's up? Let's roll. Kind of think of it, we're actually getting pretty close. I think what's 16 or 18,000, and then we have our next boat size upgrade. We're actually pretty close. Ooh, that's a treasure chest we can get to if we can find an event. It's good to revisit some of these islands because I know we've missed some stuff. And those two kids were the spitting kids. That did not look like two strawberries. If I were Giovanni, where would I be?
Oh. Oh. Wow.
Oh, Furugawa.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. 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 One of those chasing quests. Alright. Mm-hmm. Really? I wonder if she can grab stuff from midair. Because I really feel like I should have been able to get that. Nice. So you can grab stuff in midair. Old carpet, I don't know if that was worth it though. Alright, so we need to go to Furugawa. Isn't that on the other side of the map? I just want to check the map, I don't want to navigate. Okay. So grain and meat just gives you casserole in general. We need a windmill is what we need. Actually, can we make a windmill? What do we need for a windmill? We need marble and aluminum that we don't have. I don't want to do that because that's just going to be casserole again. So there's veggie, root veggie, and leaf veggie. What if I do pork chop and carrot then, which is a root veggie? Normally I'm not a big fan of trial and error, but it's kind of low stakes. Also, who do these figurines go to? I gotta wonder. Alright, so we have plenty of tea. Really? Okay. Okay. That's more like it. I think we should do rice. Actually, no, we should even it up, shouldn't we? Because once we get ready to do the mill, we're gonna need a lot of corn, we're gonna need a lot of rice. Alright, so we need to rescue that person, we need to go to Furugawa, we need to figure out where the last dragon is. You are the last dragon. You possess the power of the glow. I remember that. Who remembers that? sheep is fine. I should probably bring the sheep down. Since it's technically something I have to check on him. You know I must have had an okay day when I don't have anything to rant about. Not even current events. I guess I can make fun of the Dr. Seuss thing, but I already did. There's not much more to say. I don't approve. I don't approve of revisionist history. Alright, so that was meat stew. Which is an old-fashioned dish. Alright, so meat, mushroom, and meat and veggie would have gotten me this. So that'll be good for the hedgehog lady. That's actually a new dish. Actually, have we made anything with shrimp in particular? There's lobster over there. What have we done? Okay. What does shrimp count as, besides crustacean? There's small crustacean and medium crustacean. Let's try the black tiger shrimp. Ooh, we have so many options for this, though. Alright, let's go down the list. Let's just do corn. Think about Texas being open at 100%. See, that doesn't affect me because I have no intention of playing along with it, because let's be for real. Like every other state, there have been people that have not been paying attention or obeying the mask laws anyway, causing just a hissy fit. And this isn't going to change things. If this convinces people, people are just suddenly magically think, oh, we can just go out and ignore COVID and just, you don't have to wash our hands. We can spit in each other's face now again. It's like, okay, no. If anything, that doesn't affect me because now there's more reason for me to quarantine and stay away from people that are not observing it anymore. So I'm also very curious where they're getting their information from to make it okay to lift quarantine. Like, where are you citing this information? I'm curious. Other than you think it'd be a good idea for businesses. We need some black tiger shrimp is what we need. There's one. Wait, we almost did the thing again. We can walk there, kind of. We're kind of moving at a pretty fast clip, aren't we? But yeah, like there's not really much discussion. You know a good guide for Xenosaga? I use the game facts for all my stuff. Southern Boil. Hey, we got something new. What's that Southern Boil? Alright, so crustacean and grain gets us that. Alright. Alright, so let's do shrimp and leaf veggie and see what that comes up with. Alright, so she likes old-fashioned food. What else might she like? She might like desserts. Let's try a salad, though. Alright, nothing special about the salad. Twitch's Worm Xen thing. I don't know anything about that drama. Ever since I have parted away from Twitch's constant stream of nonsense, hearing that there's new nonsense for Twitch doesn't surprise me the slightest. I also cannot care. They just keep proving more and more that it's just not a desirable platform to be on, despite having the best tool set out there. Out of curiosity though, start the discussion. Like, what are they talking about over there? If it's just something in terms of like new labels that they're introducing, I couldn't care. Or if somebody's too busy being offended by somebody else, I don't know. Or some crap, who knows. If it's a gender politics or identity thing, then that's also not interesting to me. The only thing I know is that those things are best not to talk about, because if you put anything on Twitter, then Twitter just, it's like putting gasoline on a fire.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Okay, that was short. Nintendo's kicking Sony's ass, but due to Sony going crazy with censorship, I doubt that. Nintendo's always been beating Sony in sales. People often think, yeah, but look at these console numbers. Nah, that's not where they make money, pal. Money comes from either subscriptions, digital content, or software sales. Console sales do not reflect success. The last generation and last year alone, 70% of all software sales was Nintendo. And then Microsoft Xbox and PlayStation were just fighting over the remaining 30%. That's why Nintendo doesn't give a crap about what those two are doing. I always think it's funny when people are like, yeah, take notes, Nintendo, about like how this game's being done. It's like, why are they taking notes? They look over there and they're like, huh, that produces half of what I'm doing over here. Why should I do that? And what is it? Nintendo's been like, #1 console sales for the last, 26 months straight? Over 2 years? I don't know. They are perfectly fine. Alright, I'm gonna give you our new wheat pasta. I know, casserole. No, there's something else. What was the other salad that we got? Grain salad, that's right. I guess grain salad is our absolute favorite one. Hey, we got it. Nice. Rice pudding. Milk and rice. Got it. talk to Masha. Alright. I love rice pudding, by the way. Rice pudding is so good. I like most puddings. Pudding is arguably one of my favorite desserts. It bothers me that you can put sawdust in here. We're still in like East Blue at this point of our One Piece adventure. Trying to help this woman with her broken marriage. Oh, well, good thing she's past the ice barrier, as I was just saying. Alright. Let's try our new icebreaker, shall we? We're finally exploring. Only took us 2 hours of the stream. Hey, we made progress. Meet with the aluminum dragon. Oh crap, where's the aluminum dragon? Where is the aluminum dragon? Alright, well, until we find the aluminum dragon. I'm a good friend, so I'm gonna do that first. Rice pudding. We haven't played with tea, have we? Nothing goes with tea. Okay, okay. Man, I wish there was a way to just double check which ingredients you already used. There be ice. Ice flow ahead, Captain. Oh, that's a cool detail. Alright, so we need some more turnips, by the way. We need more mushrooms. I don't think we really have the ability to cook anything new until we get some of the new equipment. Our kitchen is lacking. You look just like your sister, except kind of brownish red. It's cool that we have multiple ones here, though. So I can actually probably use her as a deposit, too. Actually, hers are red. I wonder what that means. Mm-hmm. 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 This is like if you're in real life and you're watching two literally catty people go at each other. It's like, hi, Masha. Oh my gosh, your hair looks so nice. How are you doing? And you can just tell it's like so fake and sing-songy. It's like, oh my god. Mm-hmm. 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 Loneberg. That's gotta be new. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn, I hate your stupid face. Alright. Why does it seem like, pardon my squeaky chair, why does it seem like the inner ocean places are all kind of Japanese sounding names, and the outer ocean areas kind of sound like British names? Well, actually, not even that British, just European in general. Ah, well. Let's see if there's anything new with these icy waters. Great way to start. Zach, how's it going? Thanks for dropping into the chat. How you doing tonight? How's your week? Oof, that was a brutal one. Oh, man, the cooldown on here is rough. This is definitely something new. The pattern's too different. Maybe a crab? Hey, blue salmon. That's definitely new. That thing also has a weird face. Nice. I'm always excited to go into a new water and fish new stuff. Yeah, there we go. There's a lobster. Delicious. I really do like lobster in real life too. I don't always want it though. It's not like shrimp. Shrimp I can have any day. In almost any way. I love shrimp that much. That was an instant cooldown. That's nuts. Ooh, this is interesting. Whatever this thing is. The way it's feeding the line. Whoa, what is that? It's char, and it's red. I wonder if it's 3 times faster than other fish. I'm okay with racking up these new fish right now. I feel it hasn't really been a while, but I feel it's been a while since I posted something Final Fantasy related. If you can believe it, according to the recent metrics on the channel, the most popular thing that's being viewed right now for me is Danganronpa stuff. I still don't understand why. I understand at first the Game Grumps were playing it, but they're not playing it right now from what I understand. I don't know, it's been a while. I only checked the first time because I was like, why all of a sudden people asking about Danganronpa? But despite a recent surge in popularity, it's weird because that series is dead. Like, they're not making it anymore, man. I know that they just announced on Nintendo Switch that new game. It was like World's End Club or something. Where it's like from the makers of Danganronpa. I'm like, are they though? Because the people who made Danganronpa left the studio and did their own thing. I'm sure that's not the entire people, but those are just the creative leads, but I don't know. If they're trying to cash in on the Danganronpa name, I'll be curious. I'll be keeping an eye on it. But yeah, Zach, I brought up Danganronpa because the same thing. It's like, you came in and you watched it. Out of curiosity, how did you hear about my channel? Did you just type in Danganronpa and it came up? Or was it something where somebody else was playing Danganronpa and you decided to give it a go? That looks like we're moving. Awesome. But I'm still pleased that you came by and enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. I made those videos a while ago, so the audio balancing is terrible, I understand. But thank you so much for not shooting the messenger and coming by and saying hi. I do appreciate that. Okay. New island. Hopefully this place has aluminum. Oh, I guess, you know, we could casually mention how Anthem was declared dead. I can't say anyone was surprised, though. I like your color of blue. That's one of my favorite colors of blue. Ooh, zipline, you say? I am immediately interested in zip lines. Alright, so come back here once we have the zip line. Didn't know if there was a secret back there or not. Okay, no problem. We still need to find the giant walrus lady. Ooh, that looks like it might be a dragon. That it is. Speaking of aluminum. Umbra, talking about 14. I do have 14. And I had the first few expansions for it too. I put 0 hours into it. It really is a time sink. Any MMO is a time sink. I mean, free-to-play games are also a time sink too. It's just... I'm thinking about cutting off a few of the other ones that I typically do. It's just a matter of willpower, because of course they don't cost anything anyway. It's not like I spend that much time though. But at the same time, I'm not spending it. I always feel like I'm behind the ball. Even though I don't have a set schedule, which thank goodness I don't. Man, this thing has a huge cooldown, whatever it is I'm pulling up. Snow crab, sweet. Alright. Summer, I want to meet... Oh, I have to. I was like, Summer, let me pick my vegetables real fast. Okay. These sections are actually pretty cool. I think the dragon sections so far have been my favorite part. There have been a lot of nice parts. Oh, come on, game. I don't know if that boop was intentional, but it happened to be exactly what I needed. Thank God these aren't timed. Oh, you're gonna be mean. Gotcha. Good recovery. It's funny, I got on Twitter a notification saying Crosscode developers finally creating their new DLC. I'm like, I couldn't care less. I'm not even slightly curious about that. that effing game is staying deleted. First try. So you played through the first game instead of playing the other games because of the amount of time I would take to watch a YouTube video about the rest of the series instead. Oh, thank you. And thank you for also not being the type of person who watched the anime first. Anybody who watched the Danganronpa anime first, why did you do that? You made a mistake. Uh-oh. Just getting ready to meditate and reflect on our life choices. Uh-oh. I didn't think we were gonna send off another person already. Goodbye, crewmate. I appreciated the one time you helped grow my tea leaves. Actually, we need turnips. But I am glad that it was helpful, even entertaining. And I'm so sad to tell you that, as it stands, there's not going to be any more Danganronpa stuff. It always is weird to send off a series like Danganronpa, where you know, they're just not going to make any more. The IP's done. So you can want another one as much as you want, but it's not going to happen. Alright, before we send her off, let's explore up here real fast. Metal rope. Oh, maybe that's what we need for a zip line. Also, cabbages. Blech. I want cabbages. And cotton, huh? So we're gonna grow cotton. That seems pretty useful. You might be a crab. Nope, you're another char. Let's put one of you guys in the oven and see what you come out to be. A large fish. So I wonder if the size of the crustacean matters. It may not. It maybe just means how many we get. So if it's like a large fish, that probably means we get 3 servings of something instead of that. I'm thinking that's what that means. Let's cook some cephalopods. Hey, sunflower and celery. We're getting some new stuff. Also, I hope the snow doesn't kill my crops. Okay. We don't have a fog thing, so we can't go down there. What's closer? Let's see if there's a bus stop on the way over here. Let's just start charting some new land. Some new sea. We haven't seen a bus stop yet. I want to see a bus stop on this side of the planet. Because then we could help Missing Kid. And then we could send off a summer. I have to say though, the Danganronpa games were actually pretty fun to cover. I think because their cinematics were so vibrant, and the music was also really good. And it was very easy. At first I always thought, oh, maybe I should cover every case as it comes along, but then I decided it's probably just better to skip to the trial. And so that's why I did that way. And I think it kind of ended up better that way. So that was with leaf veggie. What if we do root veggie now? Everyone's all polluting the ocean. Throwing all their glass bottles here. Now, it's good that I can recycle them, but still. It seems weird because I'm not super environmentalist or anything, but it actually does piss me off to see people litter. Just throw their garbage on the ground, acting like somebody else is going to pick it up for them. Or just throw their trash in, like, you know, the grass or trees because they're too effing lazy. That actually does piss me off. If you do that, we can't be friends. It's funny that the large fish are just easier to fish than the tuna. I think off stream I'm just gonna give those tuna a shot. I'm just gonna go there and just keep trying. There's gotta be a technique or a way that I'm not figuring out yet on how to get that tuna. This feels like another char. Yep. Man, really? All that was the same recipe? Okay. How could it be this many things and we still don't have not even half of it? Good lord. I guess we just need flour. That's what we need. Oh, that's right. We have aluminum. Easier than the other ones. Bloomberg. Hopefully not full of loan sharks. I'm surprised this still counts as daylight. Alright, the metal rope seems like it might be useful, so I'm gonna buy 3 of it. Because, you know, you should always buy... As proper adventurers, you have to buy enough rope. I'm gonna buy 5 of these. So now we're getting... I don't like getting below... Whoa. That's a billboard. You know, what if zipline is how we get up these lines? Ooh. Are you Giovanni? Oh, we're supposed to plant some stuff on Masha's shell? I didn't realize that. Well, I'm sure as heck gonna plant this aluminum. Actually, we need coal as well. We're starting to run low on coal. This corn grew super fast. Go, sunflower. Oh, sunflower oil. That's probably the oil we need to make fried chicken. Okay, everything's watered. Speaking of wool. And now the sheep are right here. Oh. Well, I guess we can smell some more aluminum. That guy sure seems like Giovanni to me. I wonder if he's gonna come on the boat and we can fix their marriage. Alanissimo. Thanks for coming into chat. How you doing today? Hello. VIP Jim, this reminds me of Goonies. How so? How does it remind you of Goonies? We need marble. Alright, I need some copper ingots. We can make the desk. don't think Astrid has helped us once smell things. What a freeloader. She was talking about the working class but doesn't want to do any work herself. All talk. Games like this are really important to help de-stress. Believe it or not, making recaps or even stuff like writing reviews is actually very stressful. Even though I know not a lot of people will watch it, even though I know it's not a popular opinion, even though I know it's not going to be something that's going to be like a crux pillar, I still take a lot of time and effort to think about the things I write and think about the things I edit and the choice of the footage that I do, because it'll impact somebody. Least of all me, I do it for myself. But at the same time, it's a mental exhaustion. And it sounds so artiste to say, and I hate to make it sound like that, but it's one of those where it's just, man, just you feel the creative juices being squeezed out of you. Ooh, we got some Arctic tuna. There's that bus stop we wanted though. Does Nordweiler not have anything but a shop? Has chicken, though. We're gonna go over there just because they have chicken. But we don't have sunflower oil. Sorry to plug something in real fast. Actually, I'm getting kind of thirsty. Real fast, we're gonna take a quick break. And I got a cup of water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I didn't want to leave and keep the ship running, and then for some odd reason it would crash or some crazy thing would happen. You never know with this game. Speaking of, where's Alice? Well, I know she's been picking my fruits. Oh, wait. What did I advance? Oh, that's right. She wants to go to Nordweiler. Speaking of Alice. listening into my radishes. I appreciate you. Good morning. I just want to tell you I love your What Is videos and your chill mood in general. Thanks. This game is cute as a... Yeah, hell it is. And thank you so much, Daniel. That is very kind of you. I don't know what CLP is, but it's really cool and that number is large, so thank you very much. You absolutely made my day. High five, by the way. I love how you say the What Is videos. Because, and this is not a slight, but I love how because I put a different word on my title versus the name of the series versus what's actually in the thumbnail, people call different things. And it's kind of intentional. It's kind of intentional. But thank you so much. Yeah, Spiritfarer, I'm enjoying it so far, so absolutely. And if you ever want to see me not be chill, just watch me play a game I'm having a terrible time with. It happens every now and then. This is not one such game. Did we figure out her food? She likes old-fashioned food, that's right. What else does she like besides old-fashioned food? I wonder. Did we give her the poached fruit before? Oh, she does like dessert. I thought we gave her poached fruit already, though. I figured because she likes cherries and apples and other sweets. Hell yeah, thank you. Alright, let's go. Quit eating, let's go. Come on. We have an island to explore. Yeah, to me, so many people want to play. Just, they get a pleasure and a rush out of being stressed out. To me, there's a time for that. But just like exercise, you need rest. Oh, we have another sheep. If I feed this sheep, will this sheep follow me to my ship? Oh, we still have to make stuff with that sugar cane, come to think of it. But I almost want to just not make anything with the sugar cane and just do something with it in the crusher. Here is a cherry. It does follow us. Nice. Oh. That sheep is stuck. Hey Starshine, welcome in. Ooh, a new song. Chicken. I'm gonna buy all your chicken. It's a lot of money, but I need more chicken. Oh, pears are so expensive, but they are a tree. I don't want cabbages, but I'm still gonna buy you. Sunflowers are expensive. We need money. I don't have celery. Alright, we need money. Good lord, we need money. The answer to that is fishing. Honestly. We need to fish up some treasures. Actually, kind of think of it, we had a treasure map. I don't think we ever found the treasure for it, did we? How you doing today, Starshine? Speaking of treasure. Oh, is this zipline? It is zipline. Nice. She's a romantic at heart. Thank you very much, Daniel. I appreciate it. Hey, from Chile. That's actually really cool. Yeah. We'll keep hustling. Please look forward to the next video. And please don't be mad if I review something that you like and I'm very harsh on it. No, I do so out of love. Speaking of, here's a hug. I'm a professional hugger. My name is Death, and I'm known for giving out really good hugs. Almost. Actually, can I leave from here? I can't. I gotta juke it. I gotta do that earlier. There we go. Hey, 2 diamonds. That's what I'm talking about. I kind of want to sell the diamonds, but you know they're going to be used for crafting. Can't wait till we get this zip line. We're gonna go back to those caves is what we're gonna do. Ah, so much stuff to go back to. We just need one more friend in our boat. When you look at these sprites and then look at that smoke, man, each of that smoke was just hand-drawn, you can tell. She likes watching her stories. You okay there? Oh, she slipped on the ice. Are you okay? I hope she's not getting ready to go either. She might be. Alright, well we're not going anywhere here until we get a zip line. But to get a zip line, we need a new friend. At least we got a sheep out of here. Oh. This is so pleasantly nice, and yet at the same time so sad. Okay, yeah, she's trying to be positive. She's more youthful in her heart than her body can catch up on. And, you know, her just can't keep on going anymore. Her old bones can't take it. I almost feel bad for putting all these incredibly tall ladders up and making her climb all of them. I kind of feel bad now. Oh, I didn't realize that was a bother. Sorry. I was just trying to feed you and keep you happy. But I guess she needs some personal space. Alright. Hey Patrick, how's it going? Thanks for dropping in. Oh, we reached the topmost part of the map. And hey, we're next to a bus stop, which is exactly what I wanted. Alright, so first off, we need to go to Olga. We also need to go to Masha. Alright, let's go to Masha first, because it's part of the quest. Hope you're having a good week. I know it feels different because actually wait, I don't think I said on my front page. On my front page I actually have where it says Tuesday and Sunday, I think still. I don't think I put Wednesday and Saturday as my adjusted schedule. Yeah, Starshine. So the big wall up north is ice. Once we got the icebreaker, we were able to break through the ice. So now we're in the icy waters. That's why we can actually fish different things, and now we have new lands. They're kind of based on European towns. Oh, wait. How do we put this sheep in our sheep thing? Or can there only be one per? Can there only be one per sheep? Maybe that's the case. They're kind of expensive to make multiples of. But if I don't, he's gonna eat all my crops. I kinda wanna look that up real fast. Spiritfarer sheep. Crow. Only one sheep is allowed per corral. Okay. So I do have to get another one. Alright. Alright, I need oak planks. Move Alice's house down to the deck level. Okay. It's funny, I was just thinking that too, where it's like, I feel bad for making her walk up and down. Yeesh, I feel guilty now. I actually feel guilty. Alright, yeah, you want to stay size. Man, it's like one cell off, really? Can't share. on sell off. Darn. Alright. I think it's really weird that you can't have them share a ladder space. That seems really weird to me. I think that's a design oversight. I guess I'll put... No, because she picks fruit down here. That's too tall. Put the trees down here, so that way you're cool. I needed oak planks, didn't I? Yeah, I need oak planks. Okay. She's all curled up in a ball. That's so funny. Bank those curves. That was better. Ah, almost had that. Perfect. Accidentally perfect. Hey Griffin, how are you tonight? Happy Wednesday. Alright. So if we do want to have a lot of sheep, we're going to need a corral for each one of them. And then we're going to have to constantly feed them too. Is it worth it? We have a space. We could. And we don't get wool that fast, so might be worth it. But man, 32 oak. Helping your mom pick out a dog. Oh, nice. This sounds selfish, but I like working dogs. We get some cotton weaves going. I feel like we should. Now, let's do sunflower oil, because I'm pretty sure sunflower oil sounds like a fat. And we need that for some fried chicken. We still are on a quest to make fried chicken. But we need a crusher, don't we? No, we need the windmill, which we don't have marble. Yeah, I don't like yapper dogs. No offense, like I like pretty much all dogs, but to own or to take care of, I don't have the personality to match a yapper dog. I like herding dogs because most working dogs, especially herding dogs, they're gonna be like, you know, family oriented, and they're also good guard dogs, so they'll kind of like bark at anybody nearby. I'm okay with that. The couple of dogs that I had growing up, those were the ones that. Oh, it's just us breaking through the ice. First I'm like, oh my god, I wonder if our boat gets destroyed by the end of the game. How crazy would that be? One of our dogs was like, was a mix. She was a collie and Saint Bernard. And the way she ended up is she was kind of like a medium-sized collie. And it was very, but like the colorations of a Saint Bernard. So she looked like a smaller collie, but had the coloration of a Saint Bernard. She was very beautiful. Her name was Muffin. She was a fighter too. She was very much an alpha dog. She was like, I'm gonna do what I want. He also would go out and if there was ever like a small thing like a squirrel or hamster or anything out there in the wild, if she saw it, she would go after it and she would kill it. She was a hunter. Unexpectedly. And then we had our second dog, and her name was Goldie. And she was kind of more my dog, because she kind of also only listened to me. She kind of listened to our mom, but she kind of really just listened to me. And she was at a rescue. She came from an abused house, so she was always kind of skittish. And I think it kind of worked well by personality, because I was just kind of chill. And so she could just chill as well. And it was probably good therapy. But... Is she hungry already? Man, a lot for an old lady. But... Oh, that's right. What did you like again? She likes dessert. We still haven't figured out what she likes the most. I kind of wish we could give her her favorite meal before she dies. But, you know, I don't think we have it. So I guess we'll just give her what we can. Let's give her another dessert. Ooh, I'll give you my rice pudding. Okay, it wasn't her favorite, but still. I might give her the pie. She might like the pie. I only have 2 pies, but you know what? I will share one of my pies with you, Alice. You deserve it. Oh, that's right. We are here. But Goldie was, and I don't know how this mix came out, so don't ask me. Like I said, we rescued her. We didn't, you know, she wasn't bought, she wasn't bred or anything like that. But she was a mix between a Golden Retriever and a Chihuahua. And the way it ended up is she ended up being like a medium-sized Golden Retriever. So to me, I think that was like a very nice mix because she kind of has slightly Chihuahua face, but it was definitely more like a Golden Retriever, just more petite-sized. She wasn't one of those teacup Chihuahuas. It was clearly one of the more medium-sized Chihuahuas because people are like, oh, Chihuahuas are tiny, tiny little dogs. Some of them are, like the teacup ones are, but there are Chihuahuas that are kind of like almost medium-sized breeds. Thanks. That was just at Loneburg, man. Okay, so this is one of those games that doesn't let you skip ahead. Well, it's a good thing I know exactly where he is. Alright. What would she like? Because she doesn't like fine dining. She doesn't care for acquired taste, apparently. Oh, she likes a salad?
Mm-hmm.
She's always talking about, like, the working man. So, like, what would the working man have? Like, sort of like a simple, homegrown meal would she like? Yeah, both my dogs were unusual mutts, but I'm okay with that because I'm a mutt myself. So. Yeah, we figured you out. You like the grain salad. Plenty for you. Oh, come on. It's your favorite meal. Fine. We need to start making some more desserts. We need to start making sugar is what we need to start doing. Oh, speaking of, I wonder what we can make with our chicken. That's right, we have chicken, we have lobster. We have a lot of options now. Well, actually, lobster's a crustacean. So it doesn't really matter. Well, we haven't made it by itself, though. Anyway. Let's just cook the chicken by itself, because I think of it. Because I always forget that you can cook things by themselves and they become a meal. I don't have any plain foods, though. Or at least foods that are labeled as plain. Wait. Who's Eugene? A piece of fabric? I'm pretty sure I have fabric on me. Like, do you want wool fabric?
Oh.
Is she starting to lose her mind? That is kind of sad. Ooh. Thank you. You are quite the cook. That's right, it does say she cooks food for us. It's funny that she enjoys a tool. And Astrid just hates a tool. Speaking of our uncle, where's our uncle right now? What is he doing? Is he okay? I hope he didn't leave. Maybe we didn't notice it. Oh no, there he is. Okay, cool. Do we have a plain meal? You're saying she likes plain meals? What's plain? What counts as plain? I don't think we have a plain meal. Oh, there is one. Grilled fish. Okay, yeah, we'll give her grilled fish. Sweet. We'll give you your favorite pork chop stuff. No, actually, hold on. We'll give you... What do we have a lot of? Here we go. We have a lot of that. Okay, so we haven't hugged you in a while, so here you go. And these hug animations, good effort. Grilled chicken. Yo, Astrid. I would have grilled fish. Okay, she's not hungry yet. Does grilled chicken count as a plain food? Oh, it's actually a healthy food. It is, actually. Alright, let's cook lobster by itself. Thanks for helping my sunflowers, man. Jamming out. Love it. Have a good one, bro. Thanks for hanging out. Ooh, that's a lot of sunflower. Oh, so sunflower seeds make more sunflower seeds. Huh. I'm okay with that. I wonder if we feed the sheep certain things, if they'll grow faster. Okay. We have celery and we have cabbage. Grow a little from column A, a little from column B. Oh, I just realized I have a set of destination. We're just sitting here. Ooh! Lobster. Nice. Okay, so we finished that. I wonder if we should go back to the aluminum dragon. We can clearly visit those locations later. Oh, it's already almost time. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the bus stop and we're gonna send off Summer. And then we'll end the stream. I didn't realize that it's already closing time. Man, this game just, it just sucks you in. Do you know how many people are in this game? Actually, I don't know how many people are in this game. I don't know if Gyogre's still here to tell us. Or maybe Jax, maybe you know. But let's look. I'm gonna cheat a little. Actually, hold on. I'm pretty sure we can figure it out because take a look at this. This is housing. Clearly there's only 11 houses here. So I'm guessing there's only 11 people here. And we have half of them, so we might be halfway-ish in terms of the people. So that's what I'm guessing, just deductive reasoning here. I wonder how her sequence is gonna be. She's probably gonna get a dragon constellation, right? Or just a snake. Alright, Summer. It's time to go. Oh, maybe. 11 passengers. Look at us, we figured it all out. I do like how by the Ever door, it's always light, so you can always get here. I do appreciate that. Yeah, the cast so far, man, they put so much care into each one of them. Oh man. Like, I do miss Gwen. And some are super nice, and I already feel so sad for Alice. Man, I'm actually kind of misting up. There's like just some dirt in my eye right now. Can't believe this game is emotionally moving me. I went in with no expectations, and this game already... I mean, that seems kind of mean, but it earned it. Golly. Must be allergies that get in my eyes right now. And you think, what's the big deal? You just talk to them a little, like, you know, help your garden, whatever. It's like, now, when people... Like, it's not like anybody asks you to get involved with their life. But there's just some sort of closeness you get when you approach somebody who's about to meet their end. You know, I think it's just some instinct we all have. And look, everybody's well-wishing her. Alright, buddy. Here we go. 4 other spirits plan to be introduced in updates. Ah, see, now that's a bit of a spoiler. Because now when you tell me that, I know the adventure's not going to end with Stella. Like, Stella's not going to die in the end or something, because unless somebody else comes up. Whatever. And her struggle is a struggle we all have, where we have this raging dragon inside, so full of toxicity, and you do your best to keep it down, you do your best to be healthy and positive, but sometimes you just don't win those battles. Kind of reminds me of that other game called The Dragon Called Cancer. I like how each of them are trying to heal and get past their burdens, and it's not so clean. It's like, it's just a real life. You do your best, you know. You do your best with trying to resolve the issues and the strife you have going on inside of you, because everybody has problems, everybody has burdens, everybody has issues they have to deal with, and everyone approaches it differently, and it's not just one right answer. It's not a clean solution. Sometimes you do the best you can, and that's not good enough. And when you just run out of time, you know, you just have to accept it. Cell's already dead. Hey, don't be cheeky, even though it's true. But you're right. Stella's already dead, so I guess that doesn't matter. She can't die. Speaking of dead people, man, WandaVision, looking forward to that. Finale. Not gonna speak any more spoilers, but oof. That's always hard too, when you come across somebody who just can't forgive themselves. It's just like this. It's like you try as hard as you can. You try to resolve it. You try to confront it. You try to defeat it. You try so many things, and none of them seem to work. It just still seems to be a problem. This toxic dragon just there, and you just have to accept it. And even when you accept it, it's not making it better because it's still there. But I like how she still has this dignity, this pride, that's keeping her head up straight. It's so nice. Starshine Stella's already dead. Well, everybody's dead. This is the afterlife. We're the Grim Reaper. And by reaping, we have an Airbnb on our boat. And when you think about it, summer is a good example of a lot of people who just quietly suffer. Like, it reminds me of that meme where it's like, people ask you how you're doing, and you say that you're fine, but you know that it's not fine because you know they never understand. She's not that melodramatic, but she is one of those people who you don't think about it because you're like, wow, she's so pleasant and so smart and so well-to-do and so well-kept. Everything must be going well. And on the inside, they're suffocating. And they just can't really talk about it to anybody. Either because they don't know how to or they don't want to. Very relatable. These are all very relatable issues. I'm laughing so I don't cry. That's my life philosophy. If you don't laugh, you cry. This is all very touching. This hits you right in the heart. It's like the Lego movie. I know this sounds super cheesy, but the first Lego movie, I watched it in theaters. I watched it by myself because first of all, I love Lego. I was a big Lego kid. I still love Legos. I don't buy them though because they're horribly expensive. I'm like, Jesus Christ, was that this much of a burden on my parents asking for Lego sets? Jesus Christ, I feel bad. But the very ending of the Lego movie hit me right in the childhood. I literally started like tearing up in public, like in theater. Like I was literally just starting to like just cry. I was like, this is hitting me so hard, so emotional. It hit me right in the childhood. And that to me is one of the reasons why the movie's so very special. It's a very goofy movie. It's full of memes, it's full of a lot of crap. But damn, if the ending doesn't hit me right there. And Summer 2 is a very relatable thing. I get the feeling that when we have Astrid try to work things out with her husband, it's not going to be it's not going to be clean. I don't know if they're going to accept each other. I'm actually genuinely invested. Spiritfarer. Whoa, we don't get a level for her? What the heck? We got a level for Gwen. We don't get a send-off level for anyone else? She started to go too. If she's like, I need you to take me to the Everdor. Well, the good news is we're already here, but come on, man. Actually, which way is the prow? Am I going the right way? Or is the prow the other way? Okay, I have a 50-50 chance. I think I got it right. You don't want to be here? Are you sure? Isn't this just what you asked for? Well, anyway. The prow is the front, thank you. I don't know my boat terms. I know port is left and starboard is right. That's about it. Maybe she wants the wind in her face. Maybe it'd help if we left our giant life gate. Actually, we need to call it for tonight. We already said we would. This game I just keep wanting to play this game. I don't know how terribly exciting this game is to play, but to me this game is fascinating. Oh, did we always have a calendar up top there? Like a clock? I don't remember that clock being there. Oh, I accidentally pressed this button and that's where the little thing went. I never knew that was there. That actually would be incredibly helpful. I never knew that was there. I somehow never accidentally pressed the button to turn on the sundial. Okay, I need to stop playing this game. Stop it. Stop it. Alright. This game continues to be very enjoyable. I think we're halfway through because we have 5 of the 11 passengers and we already know where 2 more are. We just have to do something about them. So we'll do something about our stranded person of the ocean. We'll do something about Giovanni, since we know where he is. And we might be saying goodbye to Alice next time. Which actually makes me kind of sad because she's a nice old lady. And she's so young at heart, but her little old lady bones can't keep up anymore. It's just time to turn it in. Anyway, thank you so much for joining in, everybody. I appreciate you taking time out of your Wednesday night to hang out with me, to just chill out. So, Griffin, nice change from Last Guardian. Yes, exactly. See, Griffin? See, now you started me. You started me up. I was getting ready to sign off, but I have to say something on that. Last Guardian, like I said, failed to emotionally connect in any way because of not only its gameplay, but also the message it was trying to deliver. Spiritfarer, with its story, its dialogue, its presentation, its gameplay, and most importantly, the actual bonds you're building between the character. This is how you build attachment and emotion and internal change. This is how you actually do it. Spiritfarer gets it. Last Guardian did not. And it pisses me off that Last Guardian got, so many Game of the Year nominations and awards from places when it came out. And I'm like, it did not deserve that. Spiritfarer deserves a lot more than those accolades. Just because it didn't have a big name director behind it. Pisses me off. Speaking of emotional, I hate it when people are like, oh, this game must be better than this other game because it got more award nominations. Okay. Is that, or it's like, oh, it sold more copies. That is not how you judge the value of a game. It is more than that. Griffin, you got an Oni rant? Yeah, you do. High five. You got one out of me. I'm trying not to go off on this, but I really could talk more, but it's getting late. You guys have been patient enough. And thank you so much, Daniel, for your very kindness. Starshine, you don't like Last Guardian, I said you don't like Celeste. Haha, you're catching on. Starshine, you're okay. You are okay. Alright, before I get off on that, we're going to pause today. We had a great session. Emotional times happening. Emotional times will probably happen on Saturday. And until then, I will see you guys on the next battlefield. Thank you so much for watching.